This is it. Welcome to the last episode of Travel with Enock and Jaqi Season 1. Travel with Enock and Jaqi will be rebranding, so look out for that. Today's show is going to be special as we bring you our last episode this year. My name is Enock Nsubuga. Enjoy the show.
"2020 started off well. Dissatisfied with the state of travel media in Uganda, though, we rallied around a shared passion for purposeful travel and meaningful storytelling to launch a new TV travel show. But as fate would have it, the coronavirus hit and the world went into a total lockdown. When Uganda finally opened up travel, we were ready to roll. Unfortunately, the sector and the industry at large had been badly hit. That, however, didn't stop us from launching Travel with Enock and Jaqi and from having our first trip to Fort Portal. Travel with Enock and Jaqi is now rebranding. Look out! The show is made up of 5 features: the room tour, which allows us to review places to stay; our travel experience of the week, where we share our travel experiences; our travel tip, where we help travelers with vital guides and info; the people we meet, where we talk to different people we meet during our trips; interviews with the industry professionals; and general conversations concerning the industry. And lastly, our top place to eat. Here we review restaurants and the food. To start today's show, let's take you to some of the room tours we had this season. We shall then take you to our travel experiences, the different people we met, and the different places we ate. Enjoy the show.
This is our very first time in Fort. Abatoro mwina mwebale kutwakira Voj. So this is Bella Vista and this is our room. Let's start from outside. So look at the art, look at that. Also, just look at outside. It's like you got your own little home. The place is overly booked. If you don't book before you come, you'll not get space. Everybody wants to be here. So when Enock and I have these trips, we love to give you the tours of our rooms, our spaces. We take you on the journey with us. But also there's a lot to take away from these trips for your home and for my home. Look, a normal bed would have a headboard like the wooden thing. Here, you can create this. Even if you don't have the money, you can do a basic framing. But this art piece is really beautiful. It's handmade. You can see this. It's handmade. And look, they drew around the piece and framed it straight on the wall. So then they created a headboard for you. So we have our towels here. You see there's art all over. They frame with the art paintings and I love this. Unique concept today. And this is our bathroom. Come and view. That's it. I like the stone there, the blue stone. And the bathroom floor. It's good and simple and neat. This is my favorite part. Look how peaceful it looks. It's a crater lake. But I haven't seen people swim around like you do on other lakes.
All crater lakes are so deep.
And scary. But look around the view. Look at the hills. It's awesome. So this is a bit outside the upper side. All those are rooms and there are people in there. Look at the trees outside the other side. And we also have another balcony the other side. We'll be showing you. So yeah, if you want to read, come, let's try to have a serious meeting here. So this, I love. So this is the front view.
This is another one
of the space.
Hi neighbor.
You can see, like every side you go to, you're seeing something beautiful.
Thanks for watching. This was a room tour, Fort Portal, and this is Fort Portal
City Hall. This is Casa del Turista.
I'm going to show you something cool about this hotel, this resort, and here it is.
The key card.
Key card,
So cool.
yeah. Forget your normal keys.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a key card that we're using to get in. I love that already.
Let me show you some other cool stuff with this room. You look here.
Oh, so the lights.
Did you see
We
that?
gotta use the key card to have the lights on.
Yeah,
Nice,
insert to
this is really
gain
cool.
power.
I think the most catchy thing about this room, the moment you walk in, is the ceiling and the lights. That was my light. Aha! This room is big enough for like a family, but it's just the two of us tonight, Enock and I. This extra one, in case we have a fight, one of us will move here and one will stay on the big side. As always, we thank you for choosing Magic One TV. And this is Travel with Enock and Jaqi. This weekend, we're staying at City Royale Hotel, right here in Bugolobi, opposite Shell, Bugolobi, somewhere around Kataza. So this room is so spacious. Tonight we do have a whole lounge. So apart from the lounge, you see even in our room where we're sleeping tonight on the bedside, this room is really huge. So you walk into the lounge and then we cross over to the bedroom. I love this little sitting area. I love it's just for two, it's not congested. Have you opened the closet?
Yeah.
It's so cool. Mostly what I love in here is the safe. The moment you open and you know that you can keep your stuff, tuck away your valuables safely, I was like, wow, I don't get this in a lot of spaces. So now let's take you to the bathroom in the corner. It's a corner tab that we have in here. And of course, everything is white. They've maintained the color neutral. Everything is white and cream in here. The center of any room is the bed. So the moment you get into this room, you see that woven headboard. That concert table is also a hand woven, but it's totally different weave. Here they use Saiso. And the concert table does match these two chairs that Naki and I are seated on. And then when you look at the bedside tables, they are contemporary. You can't have one theme, it overpowers the room. But the other beauty about this room, it's really very well thought of. The only thing that should match in a bedroom is the bedside tables. And they were very clever. Instead of two bedside tables, they maximized space by bringing a dresser and a bedside table. And the other thing I love is the bed. Absolutely, it's white. If you want to make your home feel like a hotel room, you can give it plain colors like these white, plain creams. I love these curtains. The moment I walked in, I was like, this is class. This feels luxurious. There's 3 different fabrics on one curtain. Now, these are called French doors. The reason they're called French doors is the idea is from France. If you remember in your history, in the days of Renaissance, when the world was changing to modernizing, the French stopped having plain wooden doors and they added glass to their doors and windows.
Wanale Hill. Considered a sleeping tourism giant of Mbale by some writers, Wanale Ridge or Hill is just 6 kilometers away from Mbale town. This ridge has had a magical appeal for many. Wanale is believed to be a place where Nabarwa, the Kalenjin woman who prevailed upon Masaba to get circumcised before they got married, came from on her way from Kenya. So this is how we spent our 24 hours at Sipi. On Saturday, after our lunch at Sipi Falls Lodge, it was time to go chasing waterfalls for the next 2 to 3 hours. We were provided with walking sticks to give support on this hike. According to our tour guide Moses, it takes you about 3 hours to hike all the 3 Sipi falls, but it took us about the same time to hike only 2. Moses knew the ins and outs of the place as well as the best spots with the best panoramic view of the valley. As we walked further up the hills towards Chepkui Fall, that jumps from a height of 75 meters, while panting, Moses brought it to our attention that Ugandan athlete Stephen Kiprotich carries out his training here along the walkway that made us pant as we walked upwards. At Jepkoi, we did nothing but enjoy the water vapor that splashes all over your body and the admirable view approximately 10 meters from where you stand.
The birthplace of the mighty river Nile, or source of the Nile, is a point where the water spills out of Lake Victoria on its journey to the Mediterranean. Flowing fast from the get-go, it's estimated that no more than 5% of water here will end up in Egypt. There is a landmark identifying the source, and while here, we saw a small bar which can make for a nice place for a sunset beer. In recent times, the source has been traced anywhere from Rwanda to Burundi.
We are at the Baha'i Temple. This Baha'i Temple is a house of worship as any other house of worship that you know. The gardens are meant to be beautified so that they can attract the souls or the hearts of men in line with prayer and meditation. When you come at the temple and enter the gates, it means you are inside the temple. You can see there is quite many flowers, and according to the teachings of the Baha'i faith, the main principle is unity, and unity is being defined in the teachings of the Baha'i faith as flowers of one garden. About the National Center building for the Baha'is of Uganda, this is the administrative center where administration work is being done on the national level of the Baha'is of Uganda. Here everyone is welcome. This temple is not for Baha'is, it's for humanity. You want to worship God? Come.
According to the founders, Banange Brewing Company strives to bring handcrafted beer of the highest quality to the lips of people in Uganda. Banange is a Luganda word which roughly translates to "oh my gosh" and is commonly heard in bars across the country. Banange was co-founded by Adam and Pal, who met through their mutual passion for freestyle kayaking on the Nile. Their first employee was Dewo, now the senior brewer. Have you seen a crater lake before, or have you ever taken a ride on one? Well, during our stay at Crater Safari Lodge, we took a raft on Nyinabuli to a crater lake, one of the largest in the area. In western Uganda, the crater lakes provide the most beautiful scenery you can find during your tour to the Pearl of Africa. Well positioned between the western arm of the Rift Valley and the foothills of the mountain Rwenzori, western Uganda is home to some of the best places to see the explosion crater lakes and explosion craters found along what they call the Crater Lake Trail, which takes in Chibale Forest Park, Queen Elizabeth Park, and the foothills of Rwenzori Mountains. To ensure that our journey was safe and not subjected to unacceptable risks, we partnered with Africa Runners Company, a transport provider for over 15 years. When going on a safari, your safety should always be first priority. In our feature today, we share with you some of the things Africa Runners did to make our safari a safer journey. Now, irrespective of whether you are the driver or passenger, the journey of a safari should be a memorable, life-changing experience, taking on some of the rugged roads in search of incredible wildlife and Uganda's naturally beautiful landscapes.
My name is Namboze Joan, and I'm the sales admin for Banange Brewing Company.
Okay.
Yes.
Why Banange for a beer product?
Banange is one of our favorite words. We use it like daily. Banange, it can be used in expression of hunger, happiness, and so we found it fitting to call our beers Banange.
My name is Patrick Oshira.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi. I'm the general manager in charge of Crater Safari Lodge and Gorilla Safari Lodge and the upcoming Kidepo Lodge.
So how long have you been here at Crater Safari Lodge, and what has your experience been like?
So far, it's about a month and a half
Okay.
since I came over here.
Okay.
And to be sincere, is one of the best places. I've worked for the last 24 years in the hotel industry.
Okay.
And I've traveled different countries doing the same. This is one of the best fine dining property. The service standard is high standard, and what is on the high end is the people. The Ugandan people, the staff, they are great people.
My name is Kessia. I'm the general manager of Kalanooga Resort.
Okay. Talking about Kalanooga, why Kalanooga for a restaurant and bar? What does it mean?
It's derived from both of the owners' names, actually. They've taken a bit of the wife and the husband and merged them together to get Kalanooga.
You're talking to Chef Shaban Bouire. Right in front of me, I have chicken breast with cream mashed potato.
That was it this season. You have been such a great viewer. Thank you for sticking with us for the last 3 months. Special thanks to Magic One TV, Syncap Media, our production house, The Val Guide, Makizito Uganda, our logistics partners, Africa Runners, our transport partners, and lastly, Jaqi Dewe, my co-host, whose music we've been using in the background. Happy New Year, and see you in season 2.